Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Niecy's Closet. Guess what we're going to do today? Today, we are going to crochet a small handbag, or I guess you can call it a tote. Right now, I'm going to use 100% acrylic yarn. I think the color of this yarn was called Brick, and I'm not remembering the brand right now, but the color is Brick. And you can use a H crochet hook if you're a loose crocheter like I am, or you can use an I. So let's get started. What we're going to do, we're going to chain 35. We're going to do 2 half double crochets in the very first chain. So you're going to wrap, go to the first chain, or the second chain from the hook, I should say. Did you see what I just did? That's the first half double crochet. This is the second one. We're going to wrap, bring the crochet hook through, pull the yarn out, pull through all 3. So now that we have 2 in this second chain from the hook, we're going to half double crochet all the way to the end, but we're not going to do the last. What I'm trying to say is at the very last chain, we're going to do 2 double crochets. So right now you have 2 half double crochets in the second chain from the hook, and we're going to do 2 half double crochets at the last chain. So continue doing half double crochets until you get to the last chain. Wrap, go to the next chain, pull the yarn through, pull through all 3. Wrap, go to the next chain, pull the yarn through, pull through all 3. Wrap, go to the next chain, pull the yarn through, pull through all 3. Now that we're at the last chain, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. One, 2. Then we're going to continue down the opposite side of the chain. Okay, we're going to continue on the opposite side. And we're going to half double crochet all the way down on the opposite. Right here, this is the first chain right here. We're just doing the opposite side of the half double crochets that we did. You see, I'm wrapping and I'm going right here, right on the opposite side of the half double crochets that we did, all the way down. And then we're going to slip stitch and chain 1, and we're going to start our second row. Now, mind you, I'm using an H hook because I'm a loose crocheter and I'm a loose knitter. I don't like to be tight because then you're fighting with the yarn, like I'm doing right now because I'm working on the opposite side of the chain. So it tends to be a little tight, but you get through. It gets easier once we finish this, and you're going to see how this changes into a bag. Now, this is 100% acrylic, and I'm showing you how to do this with this yarn, and you can use this yarn, but I'm going to be using cotton because cotton is stronger. And I will show you how to make another bag by just single crocheting. Right now we're half double crocheting. And you can do this single crocheting as well. It's whatever you prefer to do. I'm at the last chain for the half double crochet. And now we're going to slip stitch at the top of the very first half double crochet we did. I'm going to slip stitch right here. Whoops. Slip stitch. Make sure it's good and tight. Okay. We slip stitched and I chained one. So now we're going to half double crochet all the way around. We're going to slip stitch, chain one, and we're going to continue this process until we get to about 18, 20, however long or however high you want to make your bag. All right? So once we slip stitch, I'm going right back into that same stitch and I'm going to half double crochet. And we're going to half double crochet all the way around. And as we do this, you're going to start seeing it curl. We're going all the way around. See how it's starting to curl up? See, now it gets easier going into the stitches. And all we're doing is half double crocheting. And when we get to the point where we're satisfied with the number of rows, I'm going to do 18 or 20 rows. And after I do that, I'm going to single crochet at the top. And then I'll show you how to do the strap. See, I'm just moving right along now. All right, we're getting to a corner. And we just keep going around into every stitch. You got to be careful to make sure that you're just going in every stitch and not accidentally put 2 half double crochets in one stitch, because I just did that. And you just go around the corner and we're doing the opposite side to the end where we slip stitch, chain one, and start a new row. See how it's curling up? And we're going to go straight up to 18 or 20 inches or however high you want to make it. Now we're at the end of this row. Which is row 2. I just did the last half double crochet. Let me show you. This is the last half double crochet of the previous row. And we're going to half double crochet here. And we're going to connect at the top of the very first half double crochet we started in. This is the first half double crochet. So we're going to go right in here. And we're going to slip stitch tight. And we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to half double crochet in the same stitch. Whoop. And we're going to go all the way around again. And you just keep doing this process until you get to the number of rows you want. And eventually, see, right now it's this way. But eventually, you're going to flip it from the inside out. And you're going to start working this way. Eventually. I guess it doesn't matter which way you work, but as I do more rows, you'll see what I mean. But remember, just keep going around and connect to the very first half double crochet with the slip stitch, chain 1, and do a half double crochet in that same stitch. I'm going to continue on and let it get a little bigger so you can see what I mean. I did more rows so you can see what it looks like. And when I started, I was on this side when I started. But as I kept going around and around, I was able, you see, these are the half double crochets, and this is what it looks like inside out. So I'm turning it back over on the right side, and I'm going to keep going around. I went all the way around, and now I'm going to connect to the very first half double crochet. And if it makes it easier for you, get a safety pin or a clip, a crochet clip, and mark it so that you know there you go. So just put a clip or a safety pin or even a bobby pin so that you know when you go all the way around where to slip stitch. You see that? Okay, so I'm going to half double crochet here. All right, and I'm going to slip stitch where I have it marked right here. Chain 1, half double crochet in the same stitch, and go all the way around. See, it's just a 1 row repeat. Very easy. And then what you can do, you can take the marker off and bring it up to the next row. And this is where we did our first half double crochet. Okay, so that when you go all the way around, you know that you're going to go right here. All right? Now remember, you can do half double crochets or single crochet. And I will do one single crocheting. But from now on, I'm going to use cotton yarn because cotton is stronger than this acrylic. I'll show you more. Do you get it? How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's fine. It's a nice sunny day today. All right, I'm going to keep going. I'll see you when I get to the top, or my 18 rows. Now the bag that I'm making is 7.5 inches high, which is about 17 rows. And I want to show you, I don't know if you can tell, but I did 2 rows of single crochet right here. See the difference between here and here? Okay, this is the second row. The first row's right here. You can barely see it, but I wanted to see how the single crochet would look. So I want to check the width. And the width is 11.5 inches wide. So I'm going to do a few more rows, and I'm going to do it single crochet because I told you how you could mix it up. You could do half double crochet, single crochet, either one. I'm going to use, because I'm running out of the brick color, I'm going to use Super Saver Red Heart, and it's called Café Latte. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this with this rust color because now we're gonna finish the bag and we're going to make straps. But I want to do about 4 rows. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna form a loop. I'm gonna leave a long string to weave in the yarn. I'm going to make a loop. I'm going to take my crochet hook. I'm going to cut my yarn here because I only have this much left. And I'm going to, because I've already done the last, let me go back so you can see. This is my last stitch before I close it. So I'm going to half double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet I did at the beginning. I'm going to add the new color. I'm going to make a loop. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do it that way. I'm just going to tie it. I changed my mind. I do loops when I do other projects, but like when I do blankets. But here, I'm just going to tie it tight. Okay, I'm going to tie it right here. And I'm going to chain 1. And I'm going to do 4 rows of single crochet. And then we'll do the straps. So right now I chained 1 and I'm going to go right back into the same stitch and I'm going to single crochet. Oops. Okay. And you just go into the stitch, pull the yarn through, pull through 2. Go into the stitch, pull the yarn through, pull through 2. Okay, that's all you do. In the next stitch, pull the yarn through, pull through 2. 1, 2, 3. You see that? In, out, pull through 2. That's it. In, out, pull through 2. Do you have it? I think you have it. So let's go all the way around and we're going to do it 4 times. Maybe. I'm going to see how it looks. I'm going around the bag with the single crochet, as you can see. Going around, single crocheting. Okay, the last stitch is here. Wait a minute, I want to make sure. The last stitch is here. Let me see. It could be here. Last stitch is here. I'm going to single crochet into the first single crochet, slip stitch. Okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to take one away. And now I'm going to go into the first single crochet, slip stitch. No, see, it pulled. Okay, so I was right. See, Nisi has to check her work and make sure she's doing it correctly, because I do make mistakes, Lord knows. All right, so I'm going to go into this last half double crochet stitch, single crochet, and then I'm going to go into the first single crochet, slip stitch, chain one. Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm going to go into the last half double crochet, single crochet, go into the first single crochet at the beginning right here where you see I changed colors, and I'm going to go in, I'm going to slip stitch, I'm going to chain one and single crochet right back into the same stitch, and I'm going to go all the way around again. Now if you feel you need to mark it, get a safety pin, or if you have a stitch marker, which is this, I have a stitch marker, and I would place it right here because this is the first single crochet right here, and I would put it right here to remind me where to go, and then single crochet all the way around. And what I'm going to do, because I was thinking about what type of a strap I'm going to make, I'm going to go around one more time instead of 4 times, because as I make the strap, I'm doing more rows. You will see what I mean after I go around one more time. And it's going to be strap time. And the way I'm going to do the strap, you're going to have a strap here and a strap here, because I did do a bag where I had the straps at the end and it kind of went in a little, but it was a thin strap too. I may figure out another way to do it. But anyway, let's continue. Class, let's continue. And we're going to go all the way around one more time. And then we're going to start working on the strap. Now see, this bag, it's a slim bag, you see. Okay, I just want you to get a good look. It's a slim bag. And this is the opening. You see the opening? All right, this is the opening. Get a good look. The next bag we're going to do is going to have a wider bottom. All right, a wider bottom. And I believe I'm going to use cotton yarn. I'm at the end of the second row. and I see where my marker is. So I'm going to remove my stitch marker. I'm going to slip stitch, chain 1, and single crochet right back into the same stitch. Now this time I'm going to go around, and when we go back around, we're going to decide how big we want the strap and where to place the strap. I think that this is going to be cute. I really do. And I like how I put the Café latte in with the brick. I like the color I chose. It's kind of earthy. Oh, let me move my stitch marker, because we have to figure out how we're going to do the strap and the number of straps. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it first and figure it out. Okay, this is what I decided to do. Starting here, I counted 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I put a stitch marker here. On the other side, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? And then I know I went ahead of myself, but I did 50 chains. Okay, because I'm going to do it, it's going to look like this. That's the beginning. I'm going to go to the other side and show you. So now, wait, I want to make sure, oops. I want to make sure it's even. So when I go back around, because we're going to single crochet in the chains. So I'm going to take my hook. I'm going to go into the stitch marker. Well, I'm going to remove it, I should say, and I'm going to single crochet right in here. Single crochet. And I'm going to single crochet to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, we're going to go around to the other side and do the same thing. Now I went around the first side. When I get here, this is when I count 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now I'm going to go from here and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is right here at the very beginning of this row. So I'm going to put a stitch marker here. And now, remember, we started, I want to make sure you see it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we're going to chain 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went ahead and I did my 50 chains. So now I'm going to take my crochet hook and I'm going to remove my stitch marker. And I'm going to single crochet well, not even single crochet. I'm going to slip stitch instead of single crocheting, because this was the first single crochet stitch we did right here. I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to single crochet right back into the stitch and go around until I get to the first start of the strap. Okay, because see, right now, it's looking like this right now. Can you see that? It's looking like this right now. All right. I'm loving my choice of colors. I really am. And really, using 100% acrylic isn't bad either. And we could use, now this is a number 4 weight. I'm going to do a number 5 weight too, just to see how it turns out, because I'm curious about that now. So anyway, we're going to go all the way around until we get to the beginning of the strap, and then we're going to start decreasing. So now that we've gone all the way around, we're going to do a decrease. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. See these 2 stitches right here? This one. Okay, I'm looking at this stitch and I'm looking at this stitch. We're decreasing. So we're going to go into the stitch, pull the yarn through. And then we're going to go into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, and pull through all 3. And then we're going to go all the way around the chain. Okay. My daughter says I say okay too many times. Is that okay with you? Okay. See, I just did it again. So anyway, we're going to single crochet in all the stitches until the last 2 stitches. You'll see what I mean. Because we're going to do this, I think 2 more times, or maybe 1 more time. I'll see how satisfied I am with the strap. I'll see. I hope you're enjoying this as I am enjoying teaching how to make a bag. And we're going to make many bags. I'm just playing. This is my 2nd time making a bag. The first one I made, it came out pretty cool, but I wasn't happy with the strap because the strap was on the sides. But I'm going to work on that. Right now, I like this way better. I just did a single crochet in the last chain. So now we're going to decrease again. And we're going to decrease here and here. Okay? The first 2 chains at the end of the last single crochet in the chain 50. Okay? So you see this? So I'm going to bring my crochet hook in, pull the yarn through, and then I'm going to go right to the next stitch, pull the yarn through, and pull through all 3. Now I'm going to single crochet all the way around to the beginning of the first strap, or to the first strap beginning, or beginning of the first strap. We're going to go all the way around. Now we're on the opposite side of the bag, and it's time to decrease again. So I'm going to single crochet here, and we're going to decrease here. You see that? We're going to decrease here and here. All right? Take your crochet hook, go into the first stitch, pull the yarn through. Go into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, and pull through all 3. And then we start single crocheting into all of the 50 chains, all the way around. You know, we're almost finished making this bag. How about that? You know, my first bag, I did an okay job. But this second bag, I can't wait to show my daughter. My daughter, I can't wait to show her this bag. And she says, "Oh, Mommy, that's nice." Now I'm finishing single crocheting into the chains. This is the last chain. And now I'm going to decrease. So we go into the first single crochet, pull the yarn through, go into the next single crochet, pull the yarn through, pull through 3. And we continue our rounds. Okay. See, now the strap's getting thicker. And we're going to go around again. So you just repeat what I've shown you. I want to say one more time. Now it's time to decrease again. I'm going to single crochet here. And then I'm going to do these two. I'm going to decrease here and here. And what do? What do? We go into the stitch, pull the yarn through, and go into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, pull through all 3, and single crochet all the way around the strap. So now it's going to be easier. And I'm going to do this 2 more times. 2 or 3 more times. You're going to do it until you're satisfied with the, I don't want to say thickness, but with the firmness of the strap. I think I'm going to go around 2 more times. So I'm going to show you how the bag looks at the end. I decided to stop at 4 rows. This is 4 rows of single crochet going around the bag. So I'm going to end it. Now, mind you, you can do this bag all single crochet instead of half double crochet. Okay, so now I'm going to decrease for the last time. I'm going to go into the stitch, pull the yarn through, into the stitch, pull the yarn through, and pull the yarn through all 3. Now I want to make sure I went to the right area. Oh, I should do it here and here. Okay, so I'm going to single crochet right here. Do you see it? I'm going to single crochet right here. And then I'm going to decrease in these next 2 right here and here. So we're going to go in, pull the yarn through, go to the next stitch, pull the yarn through, slip stitch. All right. So now I'm done. I am going to cut my yarn, leaving a long tail because I have to weave in the end. All right, so I'm going to slip stitch, pull it tight, and I'm going to get a large eye needle, and I'm going to weave in and out here and here. All right, I threaded my large eye needle, and I'm going to go inside. And I'm gonna weave in, let me see. I'm gonna go down here. Yeah. And I'm gonna go up again. And I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna cut this. All right. And I still have to weave in the ends here, which I will do later. But I just want to show you how the bag looks. Let me see, I'm gonna raise it. You can get a better picture of the bag. You see it? Should I do it this way? See the bag? And this is where you see the seam where we connected. You see the seam? After finishing the bag, it measures 11.5 by 9.5. 9.5 by 11.5. That's how it measures. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. And here's how it looks inside. See? I'm happy with this bag. Happy, happy, happy. All right. And you can do this, and it's very easy. Very easy to make. Very, very easy. Yay!